Peace and love, y'all.
Nerd.
What it do? What it do?
People. Joel Benjamin 528.
Brother Divine here as well.
Gotta be honest with you people. I'm feeling down a bit
Mm-hmm.
and out.
Damn. Down and out.
Matter of fact, just do it like this. There we go.
Back a little bit.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Feeling down and out. I should try my stuff too, bro.
Yeah. I'm surprised you never did that.
I did. I've done that before, but like I said, they're always in and out. They're
Mhm.
scale.
In and out of the gram.
And then you gotta make shit exclusive
Mm-hmm.
on certain platforms. Excuse my language. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic.
Salute to everybody out there.
Um,
Shorty said the sound is low, so let me
Oh yeah, you
take
already
you
knew.
out of my.
You already knew what to do. Your man already know what to do. How y'all doing out there?
Peace and love, people. Peace.
We ain't really give you a hardcore one of Mercury Retrograde yet. Yo, 18 lucky nerd. What's good, man? What's the deal, people?
What it do, y'all? So we talking about. I see that Mercury retrograde. I see what's going on. It's tearing up. It's just tearing up. It's tearing stuff up.
Confusion,
It's tearing stuff up.
miscommunication.
Mm-hmm. A lot of us going through a lot of confusion, miscommunication, and y'all know this is. Look at that. 11 people watching and one like. That's 111. Manifestation time. And that goes to what we are coming up with is manifestation time. A lot of y'all manifestations ain't been really coming through like how it needs to be. And y'all letting this retrograde stop your flow, stop your money flow, and stop your grind.
That's right.
And you got to be aware of these planetary influences.
And hold on, back up. What's the main way stopping the grind, Brother Divine? Communication.
Lack of communication.
Not just lack.
The lack.
Both
of
lack of communication and too much communication. Because some people saying reckless stuff out their mouth, and it's like, yo, you saying too much. And don't forget miscommunication. Let's not forget that. You got a lot of people that do the miscommunication, and it's like, oh, word, really? That's what it is?
So, it has a lot to do with the retrogrades. It has a lot to do with the planetary influences and how these planets are lining up, people.
That's right.
It's important that you understand how you relate to these planetary influences. We talk about energy all day, every day, but the thing is, you're not dealing with it properly.
See what 18 Lucky said? X is coming out the woodwork. Yeah, damn right. That's exactly how it be. X is just be coming out the woodworks. Oh man, let me tell you something. You're gonna have people that's gonna try to throw the garbage in the game, mess you up. Miscommunication is key. And you got people that's gonna be at odds at each other and at fault. And some people is gonna say certain things that they won't be able to take back. Okay.
Or you gonna be saying certain things that your ass won't be able to take back. You know? And you don't want that to happen.
Well, you definitely don't want that to happen. You extremely don't want that to happen.
Peace and love, everybody that's coming through on the chat.
If y'all coming in, make sure y'all hit the like button.
Yes, hit the like.
Y'all already know.
Make sure y'all show some love. You know what I'm saying? Show some good energy.
So we're gonna get into this real quick. Very basic, simple stuff that really ain't so simple. If y'all coming in, make sure y'all comment. Where my moderators at? My moderators should be commenting every time, at least every 5 minutes or so. Talk to the people or whatever. I definitely got to put some more new moderators in. Some people that want to be moderators, I got to hook y'all up. If you're on Facebook, make sure you click the like, all that good stuff. All right. So one of the things I want to talk about real quick let's just talk about your electronics, communication, your computers, your cell phones. Um, what else?
Listen,
everything
everything
no,
that
no,
has
no.
to do
I
with,
want to just
or you
stick with
want to stick on
electronics.
All right.
Electronics. Y'all gotta be careful with y'all electronics.
Yeah, that's that.
Electronic devices.
And the retrograde is gonna have you butt dialing crazy.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. Y'all with those broken up ass phones, please fix that. And be careful. Hold your phone right. Don't be having certain juices and drinks next to your phones because they will spill over. I know that happened to me, so I know what I'm talking about.
That's what retrograde is.
Don't have it by your laptops and all that. And please be careful out there with driving because you think you're gonna see one exit, it'd be another. It's just so weird and funny how it deals with the communication. Okay, it's very rare. It's very rare that somebody is avoiding the Mercury retrograde. With us, with all the tools and stuff we have, we still make sure we avoid it. So we're gonna just give you some tips on what to do, certain things you say to help you. Now let's get into with the people talking that miscommunication, shall we?
But back to the communication too, right? You see, what happens is a lot of y'all, because during retrogrades, things get exposed. Okay, things come to light. So when you have things coming to light, you'll have weird things happen. Like your phone will call somebody, and something that you kind of didn't want to tell them is gonna get exposed because that's what retrograde is. It sheds light on things. It makes you go internal and bring out those things that you've been hiding inside. You know. Peace and love, everybody. On the live.
Yeah. Facebook, Instagram, Periscope. Um, salute to y'all out there. Make sure y'all hit the like buttons on whatever y'all are on. Y'all coming through and checking us out. Make sure y'all hit those likes. Salute to the international audience. Did we do that yet?
No.
Salute to the international audience, the domestic.
Everybody out there.
Everybody out there. And for y'all on Instagram, start hitting them hearts.
I ain't even seeing no hearts. Y'all know I don't even go live like that.
That's
so
why I
this
don't
is
even like going
new.
live on the Instagram.
This is new for me on IG. So you know
start hitting them hearts. Y'all be having us begging for this, like if it be begging for money or something, and it don't cost y'all nothing to just honestly tap that.
That's it.
No,
there you go. There them hearts go. Now I feel the love. Yeah.
Nobody over on my end.
What it do, Mel Bryan? What it do? What it do, everybody?
Look, nobody over on my end yet.
What it do?
It's
all good. They going.
But it's whatever.
They going. Yeah, y'all already know with it. Okay, so let's jump into it.
All right, miscommunication. Let's deal with the miscommunication. No, let's deal with people saying the reckless ish out their mouth. Yeah.
All right.
Yes. Let's start
people.
there first.
All right.
Let me tell y'all something. Watch your mouth. Y'all gonna write a check, but your ass cannot, cash.
Meaning, stay within your means.
Yes. That check will bounce. All right. Now, Brian, what's up? I see you on the check in. Salute to everybody up in the YouTube land too.
Yep, salute to everybody on the YouTube. Y'all see we got a couple different platforms we working with right now. So just salute to everybody out there who comes through, who's showing love, who on the chat. Definitely salute to y'all. So again, like we said, right now we talk about that Mercury Retrograde energy.
Again, how it affects you. Wild shit out their mouth.
How people saying wild stuff. How people are, literally bringing your vibrations down, and that's a big problem.
Let me tell you, it got people that would be moving sour because they're in their feelings. And this one, I'm not even gonna blame because I'm quick to blame the entity. I'm quick to blame the entity.
This time it's the people themselves.
But yeah, a lot of y'all is y'all. It's not even no entity. So please be careful Because remember, you got to survive the communication. Communication is everything. Communication is key. So you, even when somebody, and trust me, it happened to me today. It's hard when people coming at you and they saying certain things and you know they wrong, and they coming at you sideways. You have to stay calm.
Yes, that's key. Is keeping your balance. There's gonna be a lot of things and people that's gonna try to take you off your square.
A lot.
If you're not spiritually grounded within yourself, okay, meaning doing your prayers, your meditations, using your spiritual tools. If you're not grounded, especially when these retrogrades come around, it starts creating hell, creating upheaval. Okay, and a lot of y'all probably may be going through that already, the upheaval. You know what I'm saying? And that's because of the way how these planets are aligning, specifically this Mercury going in retrograde. All right. So I have an interesting. My boy, Original Genius, said the darkness is coming to light. My mom's hit up my dad after we haven't heard from her since 2001. See that? That's what you call things coming to the surface. Now, Original, what happens is again the way how these planets is lining up. It's forcing people. You do this. It's forcing people, okay, to face themselves. And that's one of the biggest problems that people have in general is facing themselves. Okay? You gotta stop that. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna come regardless. It's gonna happen regardless. You have to be in a space where you feel comfortable facing yourself and your demons and your dark side.
Um, Batty Pink says, "What y'all think about 2020?" Well, I'm gonna tell you exactly what I think about 2020, and I know Divine is gonna tell you too. With this Mercury retrograde, depending on how you move and the people you piss off and the bridges you burn, and all that is gonna determine how your energy and things happen to you and for you for 2020. What do I mean by that? And I'm trying to be nice while saying it. If you get stupid out your mind and go say something out of pocket that you're not supposed to say, a person, why are people calling me while I'm live? Yeah. Well, okay, yeah, like I said, you say something out of pocket. When you move in a certain field in 2020, that person is going to remember that and they're going to hold at it. And they basically going to fall back and leave you alone. I'm telling y'all, watch your mouth. Don't let your emotions get the best of you because 2020 will be messed up for you. Now, I see a question, Brother Divine, from Michelle City. What crystals can help during this time? Well, one of the crystals we wasn't going to do crystals, but since you asked the question, we're going to show you. Let me get that Lamo and Hemimorphite, please. Deal with that communication. No more. What's that? That's Hemimorphite. Okay, Hemimorphite will deal with communication. You want Hemimorphite
Lapis.
to deal with communication.
That's one of those blue lace agates.
Lapis, where the blue lace are. Oh, perfect. We got the blue lace agate bracelet. That's even better. With the quartz. That's programmable.
Just so you have to see.
Okay.
Lapis lazuli, very good for communication. Hemimorphite, very good for communication.
We got one hemimorphite bracelet left. And everybody know when it's hemimorphite and it's beaded, it's expensive. And we have the regular hemimorphite. One more thing. Where's that topaz at?
Blue lace.
No, the honey topaz.
Honey topaz.
They were right here. I know all of them ain't sell out. We had like over there. Oh, okay. Oh damn, we only got a little bit of this stuff. And this is honey topaz with frugalite. Okay, people, you gotta go back, back. So honey topaz with frugalite, very small stone. As y'all can see, it is pricey, but this is very good for communication. And all the stones we just showed you, it helps enhance that. One of the things that definitely works very good against that when it comes to the communication that I like, and I like to say this is more of a feminine stone.
You think so?
Yeah, I like to say it's more than a feminine stone because it kind of calms you down, grounds you a little bit, but excellent for communication, and people sleep on it. Well, not well. People don't sleep on it. The stone, particular. Let me clear that up. They sleep on the fact that it's good for communication, and that's vandonite. Okay, take a good look at that, people. All right, a lot of people sleep on this stone. You combine this with honey topaz, and it's a wrap. The next thing is, what the hell is
stone combinations are definitely.
I don't understand this.
So
People
it's
calling me
definitely good to combine different stones and different crystals. If
Where's
you
the
want to
Amazonite?
design Amazonite,
Oh, here it is.
right
Show them
there.
that.
Yeah. So this is another one that's really good during retrograde, which is called Amazonite. I don't know if y'all can see that, but yes, Amazonite is a very beautiful stone, and it's also great for that communication energy, more so for the feminine, for women. Okay, so if you're a female, you want to deal with that divine warrior goddess energy,
That Xena warrior.
that
Princess.
Xena warrior princess kind of energy, Wonder Woman. You want to deal with that Amazonite.
The next thing, and this what we talk about with communication is so you can get better dreams and visualizations. What we're about to show you, and this one works extremely well, especially wrapped in copper. This is called howlite. Howlite. This will help because remember, communications also come in forms of your dreams. The next one is hemimorphite.
Hematite.
I'm sorry, hematite. Thank you, sir. Hematite. I'm so accustomed saying hemimorphite. Hematite. And not just any hematite, magnetic hematite.
What it
You
do?
might
What
want to
it do?
get
Knowledge
this.
yourself.
You might want to get this made as a ring. Get a copper ring, you put it on. First off, anything in copper, it'll enhance it. Let me say that now so y'all understand.
Oh yeah, copper
Okay?
definitely.
So you want it to be wrapped up in copper. You could wear it as a ring. You could wear it as a necklace. All right, and you'll be good to go. The next thing is put it under your pillow. All right, because you want to help it pull a track. Still not just lucid dreams, prophetic dreams. So this and howlite, especially wrapped up in copper, will help you out very, very extremely good. All right. It's very important that you don't only just stay with the outside things in this world. You want to get certain dreams that tell you, give you an answer, and let you know what's going on.
Because communication is not just verbal. A lot of us we forget that we got spiritual communication as well, physical communication as well. Okay, there's different forms of communication. So when you dealing with these different crystals, you definitely want to have the ones that deal with the spiritual communication as well, because some of y'all could be going through certain things with your spouse, with your friends, with your family, and y'all not, for some reason the verbal communication part is just not working, right? The verbal part is just not getting through. But if you really dig deeper and look deeper, you'll see that y'all not communicating properly on a spiritual level that's why verbally everything that come out your mouth is just pure hatred, and it's just not conducive to the growth, because y'all need to begin to spiritually connect with each other and connect with yourself. Okay.
Now, money Cummings, let me tell you how they trying. That goes into our next topic: banning communication. You're gonna have a lot of banning of communication. So, money coming, money coming on the gram says Joe Rogan just had a guest saying there is a ban on witchcraft in the Middle East. He laughed it off, but with all the guests he has, I know he knows something. Well, me and Brother Divine, you got a frame stuff. Me and Brother Divine, Ben was saying this for the longest. There's going to be a time with this information, y'all not going to be able to get it. That's why we're constantly doing it on multiple platforms, looking to share it, everything that we possibly can do. But y'all, we sometimes, not sometimes, we need y'all help as well.
Facts.
But we don't get it like we should. And like I said, we only ask for likes and whatnot. A lot of people are suppressing this type of information. There's a lot of people that's within the conscious community or the quote unquote black community that is suppressing this type of information and turning around calling it witchcraft.
Oh yeah, that's like the what's that word? They have certain words that they use for certain things called deter words. It's a detour word. Witchcraft is the word that they use to deter you from spirituality.
Yep.
Okay, it's a detour word to get you away. But they saying that you dealing with witchcraft, right? But every year they got you dealing with rituals with Christmas. They got you dealing with rituals with Halloween. They got you dealing with witchcraft, quote unquote witchcraft rituals with Easter. All these different holidays that we've been celebrating since we came out the womb. When you look at the original origins of them and where they come from in these practices, you'll see, it sounds a lot like witchcraft, right? But at the end of the day, it's just spirituality.
Somebody want to find out what the price of the ring. Baddie Pink want to find out how much to get it for a ring. You know we don't get prices on these platforms because what do they do with their voice recognition and all this stuff they pick up, and you'll see there's advertisement. So you'd want to call 929-374-3828, or you could just hit us up on Instagram, Joel Benjamin 528, or Divine Cosmic Creations 13. Now, with that being said, I want to show something. What's up, Sirius C? What's up, everybody out there? Facebook, Periscope.
Facts.
Who else?
Everybody on the line.
Yeah, Facebook, Periscope, YouTube, Instagram, 2 grams. One of the things is when you want to get into communication. Now, this one that I'm telling you is going to tap you more into Native American communication.
That Native American.
And yes, and a lot of them will give you that information. And you, if you want to be protected from disinformation all at once, all at the same time, you'd want to get dragon glass arrow heads. Ben showed you this. Ben told y'all about this. We put it up close to the screen. Let me get you one. You can hold on to it. I like holding on to these too.
They have an interesting feeling.
The arrowheads, right? So check it. You see these arrowheads, people? These are very unique. You don't find it weird. Native Americans had a lot of these. You don't find it weird.
Had a lot.
Yes.
Olmecs had a lot.
You don't find it weird that they don't talk about these as much. Okay, this is when you want to tap in, and I don't know. I haven't broke down the science completely yet. All I know is that it works. When you deal with the dragon glass arrowheads, there's something about this that tap you in and tune you, put you more in tune, especially for Mercury retrograde moments. If you put this under your pillow or you put it by your bedhead, I'm telling you, or you even meditate with it. I'm telling you, there's something that happens with this, the energy. I'm trying to figure out if it's the arrow shape
Well,
that
it's
makes it like
actually
that.
that this literally comes from inside a volcano.
Correct.
So what happens is when you connect with this, you connect with our planet. Okay, in connecting with this planet, you can connect with the other planets. All right, but you have to be grounded and connected with this planet first. That's why if you ever watched that movie Avatar, what was the main thing that they had to do? The main thing that they needed to happen was make sure they connected with Awa, which is essentially is their spiritual deity, but it's their planet that they were connecting to. Okay,
Direct core to Mother
direct
Earth.
core to Mother Earth. So when all of course, all of the crystals come from the Earth, but when you have crystals such as or gems or stones such as the dragon glass, this is coming from inside a volcano. It don't get no more earthly than that.
Okay.
Okay,
Facts.
it don't get no more earthly than. Shout out to my boy Zion with a dude, bro.
Shout out, shout out. So listen, when y'all doing these certain things, like we gave you the crystals so you know, and we tell you the different levels of communications. Now, if you want to silence, now we're gonna get with the good stuff.
Hmm.
You want to silence, and this is for the people who's having problems on your job. Your job. Your job.
Hmm.
You know how they say it, Hispanic. Let me stop. But we got Hispanic audience, so we ain't trying to play y'all. Just making a joke. If you wanna protect yourself on your job and when dealing with miscommunication or shut somebody down,
Hmm.
when dealing with what they dealing with, you want to get one of these people.
More God generated.
Some of y'all are cheap. Let me say that off the back. So y'all might want a smaller one, a small one. It's as small as they get. Okay. But trust me, when you get a big one and you put it in the office, you do what you gotta do, okay? It's very powerful. This taps you into an orgasmic energy, which is they known as quote unquote organ energy.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I don't even usually do this, right? But I'm looking, right? And is that only three out of all the people watch?
Now that's the let me see, that's the Facebook.
Which one is the YouTube?
Oh, we're about to find out.
Which one is the
We're
YouTube?
about to find out.
Because if we don't see them like star rolling in and all that, this information is
27
dead.
likes.
Okay,
That's
okay,
it.
okay,
Now it's supposed to be more than that. Hell
okay,
no.
okay.
Okay, okay.
It ain't terrible. It's way better than that number that I just saw.
But anyway, we're dealing with the communications like we said. You're gonna have let's get into Project Hummingbird so they get a better understanding of what we mean and what we're talking about, shall we? We have programs like Project Hummingbird where eh, it's crazy. Let me give you the breakdown. You got Project Mockingbird, you got Project Woodpecker, you got Project um, Hummingbird. So Mockingbird, Woodpecker, and Humming. One of the most dangerous ones out of all of them is the Mockingbird. Because Project Mockingbird, they're taking control of the social media.
Mm-hmm.
and everything else, the magazines and the outlets. Plus, what they started doing now is sending people within the community to spread this information. What's ironic on that, when you check itinerary or whatever they plans are when they do this, they love to do it during Mercury retrograde. It's very important. Your guards drop a lot. Yes, your guards drop a lot during Mercury retrograde. So you have to have a better understanding and know how to control yourself and basically don't get caught up in the madness. That's one of the problems that most people do. They get caught up in the madness.
And the madness is literally the reality that your ass done created because you were unaware of the energies that this planet is being shot with. You see, because if you could, again, going back to you connecting with that planet, with our planet first, if you can't connect with our planet first, you're gonna get, once retrograde comes around, once other planetary influences come around, you're just gonna get smashed underneath the rocks without any type of remorse. Why? Because you didn't do your duty and connect with the planet first, so you can understand and feel these different energies that's coming. When you look at Project Mockingbird, right? That was what you said, right? Project Mockingbird literally is people putting out disinformation.
That's it.
Literally, you have people putting out disinformation. Their main their main goal and focus is literally to push out disinformation. All right. Now, a lot of people are going to get swept up with that disinformation because they don't have a solid
I was
foundation
live on the Instagram, but okay,
of
hold on.
who they are
We got 18 lucky
and
numbers. Check
how
in when you done.
it pertains, how where they exist on the energetic level within alignment of our planet. Okay, 18 lucky, what's going on, brother?
Man, salute to the dynamic duo, man. Salute to you, cool brothers inside.
Salute
What
to
it
you.
do? What it do?
Big money
18
business,
lucky.
Yo, yo,
man.
yo.
Listen, man. I have to first apologize, Big Money. I was calling in multiple times, but I had to, man, because Cool Brothers Divine, you struck a nerve, man, when you were talking about the ex, the mother coming out of nowhere and this and that, man. I have to share with the people, man. Once again, for years, for years, the dynamic duel has been sharing this information. And I don't care what y'all say or however y'all think about this stuff, man. These cats are consistently accurate
Mm.
when they come forth
Facts.
with the information. I will say it again, they're consistently accurate. Now, I know you guys have seen my comments in the comment section tonight.
Yes, sir.
Right at the point where Brother Divine began to speak about the mother coming out of the woodwork after a number of years, I've experienced the same thing today.
Wow.
Today, my ex, after 10 years, came crawled from underneath a rock.
Wow. Wow.
People, if you guys are questioning the accuracy of these men, the information that these men are sharing, forget about it. Cancel Christmas. If you haven't, if your life hasn't changed, it's because you're not taking action on the information that's being shared. That's it. That's all. That's all I gotta share. Salute to y'all.
Big love to you, 18 lucky.
All the moderators, people, take action. That's it.
Hold on, 18 lucky. Hold on, 18 lucky. One thing. Send me that link for that organic shirt. Send me the direct link and let them know where to get the nice organic clothing or whatever. Give them the website
Hey
real quick.
man, we got it going on in 434 thread INC 434 THREA D as in David, S as in Samuel, N as in Nancy, over here and get this organic cotton. We now will be releasing the hemp cotton clothing as well. And then before the end of the year, we'll have some bad stuff coming out. Come check us out. Directly, I'll give you my live line, 949-689-1564. Give me a holler. I can put whatever you want on an organic cotton t-shirt and have it out to you before the end of the week.
Sounds good to me.
All. Man, I love you too, man. Dynamic duo. Keep doing what you're doing. People share the information, but act on it as well.
Facts.
18 lucky.
18 lucky on the
check-in. You
check-in.
see how Sagittarius people, we know how to word things, baby. I don't care what nobody says. Sagittarius, we got that gift. Okay?
Yeah.
That's a powerful brother right there. Make sure y'all check out his stuff. All right? Y'all heard the number. Y'all heard what he said. Y'all heard the website. Make sure y'all check him out.
Now, Yoha asks, so should we conserve our energy? You better. Don't be fighting and carrying on. And, you know, Tayman was like, no, mockingbird, hummingbird, and what else? Woodpecker. You got Project Mockingbird, Project Hummingbird, and Project Woodpecker. Anybody watch the old shows? Y'all see where I did these type of live streams on it? We don't do regular live streams on them no more because, you know, YouTube, I don't gotta explain that. Y'all know the deal. All right. So William West said Instagram tripping. So what's new? Yeah, that's how they do us, man. Instagram tripping, Facebook tripping, Twitter tripping, Periscope, all of them tripping. That's just how they do. YouTube, all of them.
Y'all better be aware of that trauma that's coming up too. Because again, around the retrogrades, like we said, that's them times when there a lot of energy starts coming up for you that you haven't addressed or you haven't dealt with. So be aware of that trauma, because a lot of us is holding on to some traumatic experiences, and you bury it deep down into your big toe where nobody can see it. But you see when retrogrades start coming around, that those traumas that you've been through, they're gonna rise right up to the surface, okay? And you have to start dealing with your traumas, whether it happened 10 years ago, 15 years ago, no matter how long it happened. If you do not deal with these traumas, they're always gonna come up at the most inconvenient times and
Mercury retrograde
and lower your vibration.
Mercury retrograde.
You feel what I'm saying?
Inconvenient times. Mercury retrograde. Read that for Tanisha Jackson. What's up?
Hell no, these brothers are the truth. My dragon glass doing me wonders. Along with saying my affirmations, the dragon glass mirror is no joke. Tanika Jackson, thank you very much, my good sister. And you see, that goes to another one of our points that we usually make. Don't be getting all of these. You see, a lot of people, they get crystals because they're shiny and they're pretty and they like color. Don't get these tools, people, and don't use them. And then have the nerve to complain about your reality. Because you have all the tools at your disposal. Just like our good sister just said, she been using the dagger, that's right, using the mirror, she been saying her affirmations. That's right. Okay? These things only work when you work. If you ain't doing the work and working with your crystals, that's it in a nutshell. You what you think gonna happen? What you think gonna happen? You got all these crystals around your house. They all underneath your bed and behind the door and all type of places, but you ain't using none of them. You ain't showing them no love. You're not meditating with them. You're not praying with them. You're not saying affirmations with them. What are you doing with your crystals? What are you doing with your spiritual tools?
People, we're gonna end this stream now.
Hold on. One person asked me, but well, go ahead.
Yeah, let me just end it out. We want to do that in the next show. Joel Benjamin 528. We just want to give y'all a quick breakdown of communications. Salute to the international audience, the domestic.
to everybody out there.
Boom.
Time to go home, people. You already know. Brother Divine signing out. Divine Cosmic Creations 13. I see all of y'all on this on the chat coming in and out. I appreciate you. Listen, we got 3 screens on us. So if y'all see us looking at all this, you know what I'm saying? We doing all of this.
Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram. Don't forget Nicholas BK.
Of course, you can't forget Nicholas BK.
Nicholas_cultural. I just say, Divine Cosmic Creations 13.
Divine Cosmic Creations 13, baby.
I want to give a shout out to the Healing Circle people. Shara, Jolene, Mama Cafunia.
Yes,
shout all y'all out.
Monique, the store owner. Much love to her. Yeah, see where we at, people. This 1396 Fulton Street, Nicholas, Brooklyn. Let me show y'all the shop real quick, just so y'all see. We in here late night, people. We doing it.
So you showing just them, but you ain't showing these people.
Bro,
when you
that's why that's your cue. That's your cue.
And I turn this around.
There we go, Joel. Show off the shop. Show off the shop, people. So y'all see we got the crystals. We got the gems.
Ceiling. We got all that, people.
How could you use the Dragon Grass mirror?
We're about to sign out.
The Flash 2019.
Okay.
You use it for affirmation.
Peace.
Okay?
We're out.
Into it.
Later.
You do your affirmations. All right, the Flash. You speak into it. You do your affirmations. Whatever you do, when you looking in that mirror, you speaking into it and you saying your affirmations. Because remember.